My name is Jonas Langhoff. I started the restaurant 12 years ago, and the take of starting the restaurant was actually to create a place where we could tap out of the performance world, the tempo, just to create a place where for a moment you could relax and enjoy a good meal, and of course combine it with a lot of good value. My father is a chef, a French chef, so of course food and wine and making quality food was a part of the family. First of all, we have to accept that things take time. So if you want to produce quality, you have to respect that that takes time. If you want to be creative, you have to respect that people that can be creative like this, and if they have work for 40 or 50 hours, you don't can be creative. So it's a process. What we're doing here is that we're saying that our staff cannot work more than 30 to 40 hours per week because they need to have time to produce quality. They need to have time to think, to get into the job and put themselves in the job they are doing. So if you have to have too many tasks, the quality of the task is not good. So give them less to do, produce higher quality. So that's what it's all about. And of course that has some consequence, because that means that we cannot have open every day, full days. We cannot have a lot of guests. So we do special opening hours. So we give the staff the time, and we have an amount of guests that we want every day. So we know what production we have, and we know how many people we got here. So we have a limit. And of course that means that we don't earn that money that you could, but it's not what it's about here. This is about to live in another way, to respect human, to respect animal, to respect the nature, to have another life where we have more time, where we have more energy to ourselves and to our people around us, to the environment. So that's what it's all about. We have built it up to combine our whole philosophy of how we're working, the time aspect, the human aspect, upcycling aspect, food waste aspect, the environment aspect in the kitchen, so they have a good work environment. So how we're doing it here is that we're doing it as a social dining concept, and people are sharing and are together and interacting around the food. So that's what we really want to have some, social aspect in the way we eat here. When we do that, we don't have that much food waste because we can refill it. So if people want more, we can fill the plates up again if they want to. And for the kitchen, it's much more easy because there's a lot of preparing, but we are doing that when we have time. But in the service, when we have the guest, it's quite easy to make the plates because we have a good preparation, and it's more easy than doing 5 plates for 5 people around the table. It's much more easy to do it on a plate. So that's a way of thinking that different, that also make a good environment in the kitchen, and we have less food waste. People love to eat that way. So we are combining everything in the way we do it here. The menu is built up that we always have 3 first courses, we have 3 main courses, we have 3 desserts, and we always make sure that we have a plant-based menu. So in every course we have plant-based, and we have fish, and we have meat. So people can choose what they want, and we can make this 3-course menu from that. So that's how we build it up. So we have 9 different courses. For us, it's very important that we source our product as local as we can. But again, it's the time we respect here. So we are eating what the month is providing. So if in January we eat what's in January and February and so on. So we have 12 seasons actually here, and we have all the micro seasons as well. So we are looking forward to eat the strawberries. We are looking forward to eat the asparagus and so on. Where the hotel is in Mols, there's this farmer. He has the meat walking around in the mountain and of course eating the things that are in the ground there. We buy cows from hen, and we use that in our production. So it's very local and very high quality of meat product we have here. So this is the kitchen. It's not the biggest kitchen we have because we have a bigger kitchen where we have the big production in the hotel. But here is more a service kitchen where we are doing the preparation for the service here. The menu we are doing now here for the lunch. So we have the classic smørrebrød, and we have a tartare, and the tartare is from the beef in the mountain that we use to make the tartare. We have vanilla tomatoes on the tartare, and we have some fried potatoes. We have our famous chicken salad. Yeah, if you're in Denmark, come and taste the chicken salad. The confit potatoes we're using now because of the season. Normally in the summertime we have Danish potatoes, but now we have the confit potatoes. Do we have it so we can show it? Yeah. So here we got it. Yeah. So that's how we make the potato right now. So a lot of flavor and a local herb from Mols Mountain.
Olive oil.
Yeah, olive oil. Yeah. Here's an example of a place in the restaurant where we combine upcycling, new Danish design, French vintage. So if we take the table here, this is a table made from an old ferry harbor, and there was an architect who designed this beautiful table here. Around it we have Danish classic furniture, Wiener, in the Østol and Saubuk as it's called. We have old lamp from a corn ceiling that we found in Sweden, and we have some French vintage shells over there from the 60s. So this is an example of how we could combine new, old and vintage stuff. And this beauty here is from old apotheke, and this one is over 100 years old. Now we are using it for cutlery. We have knife, we have forks, we have serviettes. This vase here is a French old vase. We're using all the plates here, old plates, different kinds of plates we're using to serve the food on. We find the old champagne coolers. So yeah, we bought them from France. And it's so beautiful decoration when we put the wine on the table, when we have it on the buffet. Yeah, it just looks beautiful, and it's amazing to see different kinds of champagne coolers in different shapes and different designs. So yeah, it brings a good atmosphere. It's very expensive things that we are buying, but again, if we want to have a premium product in the food, then the decoration, the interior has to be premium product as well. So it's all about aesthetics. So the food is aesthetics, the furniture. So we want to make a place where you can see its quality and it's a premium product. What people, business owners, has to realize is that you don't have to be greedy. So if you are satisfied and you just earn to pay your rent and to pay your staff and have a little extra, it's enough. I gained a much better life quality. So I have more time for myself, for my surroundings. I have a good feeling that I'm doing some meaningful. So actually I'm very happy. I have a good life where we have time to be gentle to each other, to be loving to each other. A lot of laughing, a lot of creativity, a lot of quality. And I actually have extra time to be a human, to do other things than just work.